All right. Let's talk first. Let's just do Joe Biden. Then we'll do Lib Dems. Then we'll do Working Families Party. And
We're working our way up?
Yeah, we're working our way up. All right. This is the saga of Corn Pop. It's a great story.
The ballad of Corn Pop.
The ballad of Corn Pop.
Corn Pop.
I think it's a pretty cool story. I can relate to the kids here. And I just want to make a really honest, I don't know. I haven't made it through this whole video yet. I find it like deeply embarrassing to watch.
I actually haven't either.
So we'll see how far we go.
I swear, I looked for the shortest clip I could find on Twitter as it trended, so I could just get to the heart of it because I was dreading it so much.
This is a minute and a half.
Great. Thanks, Michael.
Let's see how long we can make it.
I learned a lot. And I learned that it makes a difference. This was the diving board area, and I was one of the guards, and they weren't allowed to. There was a 3-meter board. If you fell off sideways, you landed on the darn cement over there. And Corn Pop was a bad dude.
Yep.
And he ran a bunch of bad boys.
That's what I'm saying.
And I did. And back in those days, to show how things have changed, one of the things you had to use, if you used pomade in your hair, you had to wear a bathing cap.
This is really racist.
And so he was up on the board, wouldn't listen to me. I said, hey, Esther, you. Off the board.
Wait, pause it. This is my favorite part. I haven't made it past this part, but he called him Esther because he was like saying, like, hey, listen.
Hey,
Esther.
I know you're real.
No, that wasn't his real name. He was just calling him Esther because he's cool.
What's Corn Pop's real name? Do we know?
It's some antiquated reference.
I thought he was just cucking him.
The Esther,
all in
there's
the
some
family
sort of
or something.
It was like some sort of like synchronized.
Yeah.
So I said to the moon, Corn Pop.
It was some sort of synchronized swimmer.
Is Esther like somebody who won like a gold medal in swimming in 1940 or something?
Yeah, is it like Esther Williams or something like that? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Esther Jane Williams was an American competitive swimmer and actress. Williams set multiple national and regional. I love those regionals.
He's telling Corn Pop he's a good swimmer. All right, so that's good.
I don't know if that's exactly what
so
the
far so
part
good
was.
But okay, well, I'll save this for when we're done.
No, I'm gonna take your time.
He was emasculating Corn Pop.
He was that's why I was saying I liked it. That's why I liked it. That's the kind of, if he's going to run against Trump, you better have a couple of those loaded up.
And he said, I'll meet you outside. My car, these were all public housing behind it.
Good
My
save.
car, there was a gate out here. I parked my car outside the gate.
That?
And
he was like, this is mostly public housing.
Drag you off. Well, he came off, and he said, I'll meet you outside. My car, these were all public housing behind it. My car, there was a gate out here. I parked my car outside the gate. And he said, I'll be waiting for you. He was waiting for 3 guys in straight razors.
I pulled up.
Not a joke. There's a guy named Bill Wright, Mouse, the only white guy, and he did all the pools. He was the mechanic. And I said, what am I going to do? He said, come down here in the basement where all the pool filter is.
This is, by the way, this is almost like found footage of David Griscom before
and he cut off a 6-foot length of chain. He folded up. He said, you walk out with that chain. And you walk to the car and say, you may cut me, man, but I'm going to wrap this chain around your head. I said, you're kidding me. He said, no, if you don't come back. And he was right. So I walked out with the chain.
Scared.
And I walked up to my car. And in those days, you used to remember the straight razor. You'd bang them on the curb, get them rusty, put them in the rain barrel, get them rusty.
The kids are gone.
But I was smart then.
We're all gone.
I said, first of all, I said,
gone.
when I tell you to get off the board, you get off the board, and I'll kick you out again. But I shouldn't have called you Esther Williams. I apologize for that.
Aww.
I apologize. But I didn't know that apology was going to work. He said, you apologize to me? I said, I apologize for that. Not for throwing you out, but I apologize for what I said. He said, okay, closed the straight razor, and my heart began to beat again.
Okay, got the last part.
All right, so he held his ground as, I don't even know.
Can you imagine
what was the point of that story?
What's the point of that story?
Just him, he wanted to say he once had a positive interaction with a black guy.
That's his positive. And then I met Barack Obama 50 years later.
Did he bring his chain to that too?
I stopped some guy from swimming.
And I brought that same chain Corn Pop gave me, and I wrapped it around Barack Obama's head.
I convinced Corn Pop not to give me a necklace, and then I I fought for segregation, and then I embarrassed Anita Hill and undermined her, and then I met Barack Obama. After I said he showered.
And that's the natural conclusion of the beginning of this story.
And by the way, that is like still way more on target than today.
Yeah, he sounds way more coherent.
Like he sounds way more coherent. In
so that was what, 2017?
So the political lesson from that story is what?
I think the political lesson is that I'm embarrassed that I actually have an interpretation of this. I'm legit. No, he's showing. Okay, he's showing. I'm in his phrase a bad enough dude to go up against somebody who's supposedly really dangerous and call him Esther.
Yeah.
But I am mature enough to say, hey, my bad. However, I'm still standing my ground here. And I do mean standing my ground.
However, the white guy who owns all the pools is the one who needs to like amp me up for this. Like, who is that in there?
Yeah. Really? So I had to go to the white guy. It was the owner of all of Delaware's pools.
He said, threaten the black guy into submission.
He said, I think you could probably...
And you're right that the kids checked out like 0.5 seconds in.
Gone.
And
when I was a kid, like, I would hang in there for a story that promised a little bit of violence.
No, I would have been out. I'd like have mild ADD. So.
Oh no, I would have been out too. I'm just saying, like, I feel like when they said, "Hey, there's like a switchblade, something's going on," the fact that the kids
he turned something that could have been tantalizing for kids into just complete nonsense, and tantalizing in not a sexual way. I'm really sorry, everyone.
No, I don't think anybody. We got you. And then I think the only difference today is that he would have called Corn Pop Barack by accident. And like Corn Pop Barack.
My president. Remember when he couldn't remember Barack's name?
I do.
Yikes.
You just watched a Michael Brooks show video. Subscribe to get them all. Why wouldn't you? Don't be foolish. Click subscribe below and become a patron as well. Patreon.com/TMBS. Thanks, everybody.